Yo, what's up YouTube? So this is going to be my movie review for Annabelle Comes Home. Now this is the third Annabelle movie and I believe the 7th in the whole Conjuring universe. Really quickly, I love all the Conjuring films. I think they're all so good. However, there is a turd among those films which we're not going to be talking about. It's The Nun. Because that film is so bad. But enough of that, back to Annabelle. So the basic story for Annabelle Comes Home is the movie's set in the Warrens' house, and Mr. and Mrs. Warren, they go out for the evening and they leave their daughter along with the babysitter alone in the house, and things go bad. And you know me guys, I like to be super vague with the story because I want you guys to go and enjoy it because this was a good film. Now firstly I want to say I love the Warren family, and to see them in this film, because it's not a big Conjuring film, it's a spin-off in the whole universe, it was epic to see them in the film, and they're in it quite a bit. However, the movie centres the daughter and the babysitter. They are the main characters in this movie, and both of them were great. However, there is one character, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but they were so annoying. They needed to be just toned down a little bit because anytime that character's on screen, I was just, ugh. They were super annoying, but for the most part, all the characters were good. Now, the entire movie is filmed in the Warrens' house, and it's good and bad. Now, on the good side of it, you feel kind of claustrophobic, and you won't really know to what extent until you go and see the film, but you feel kind of trapped because you're in this one house, one environment, all these things are going bad, and it works quite well. However, I've got to be fair, on the bad side, it feels a little bit cheap that like 90% of the film is filmed in the house, and I just wish it would have come out of it a little bit more. They do a little bit, but not enough. But the standout scenes are in the little Warrens' basement of doom and evilness. It's so good. There's some scenes in that basement, right, and they are terrifying. And speaking of terrifying, obviously the Annabelle doll, I mean, it's like the scariest doll in the whole world, and it lives up to it. It doesn't disappoint, it's got new jumps, new scares, they're all good. I love the doll. I just want to touch on one thing really quickly because I know a lot of people are a little bit pissed with it, and it's the whole setup for future films. Now, in that basement, there's a lot of stuff, and it shows a lot of it. There's so much of it in this movie, and some people could be a little bit salty in the fact that it could be set up for future films, but it's not too much in your face. It is good, and it does pay off. And personally, I love seeing other demons and ghosts and all that horrible stuff. Now, I've personally been a massive fan of the samurai armour. I remember seeing it in the first film, in the basement, and just thinking like, what is the story that goes with that? Because it's creepy as hell. And if you like all that stuff, seeing the objects and learning the backstory towards it, you're going to really like this film. But if you just want to see the doll and you don't care about any of that stuff, it might bug you a little bit. Now, the movie doesn't entirely rely on jump scares, and when they are used, I'd say 80% of them land and they catch you out. But there is that odd 20% where you see it coming and you just like, saw that coming a mile away. But these films have never really relied on their jump scares. It's all about the creepiness on screen and the tension and the angles and the darkness and the demons, and I loved it. Now, I do want to mention one thing because I felt it was pretty bad, and especially for me when I see it, it really annoys me. Now, I get it. It's a horror movie. There's going to be dumb, stupid decisions. But there are some things that these characters do. No. You have got to have the biggest pair of balls in the entire universe to do some of the things these lot do. Because I'm telling you now, mate, you never catch me doing those things. No. So overall, I really like this film. I mean, I'm so invested in the whole Conjuring universe, except for the Nun, that I just love seeing the characters and Annabelle on screen. I'm totally in my zone. I love it. I'm a fanboy. There's nothing else to say. And for those reasons, I'm gonna give Annabelle Comes Home 7 nerds out of 10. Now, compared to the other 2 Annabelle films, I have to say this was definitely better than Annabelle, but no way near as good as Annabelle Creation. That film just killed it for me. I love that movie. And now I want to hear from you. What is your favourite movie in the Conjuring universe? Let me know in the comment section below. As always, thanks for watching, guys. And remember, you will subscribe.